Okay, real quick, this video is about a new kind of triad that we haven't talked about before. We know major, minor, diminished, and now we're going to look at suspended, two kinds of suspended. So just for a quick review, a major triad. Let's start with minor. Minor, we have the A minor scale here. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And that's G, right? If I play A, which is my root note, we sometimes just call it the 1. And I skip 2 and I play 3, and I skip 4 and I play 5, then in the A minor scale, that triad just means 3 notes, is the A minor triad, and it has the sound of the A minor triad, which is a sad kind of sound. And I always use the name of the lowest note, which I call the root. So since that's an A triad, it gets its name minor because this space between A and C is what's known as a minor third. It has a space of 2 little semitones in between. If there were 3 semitones in between, then it would have the sound of major triad, so that's an A major triad. And if I put the root note A in the bass, or against the minor, that's what I'm talking about, all right? Now, I'm good. The new, minor, major, and then the minor, and then if I move this, the 5th, root, 3rd, and 5th, if I move the 5th down a tiny bit, that's a diminished. It has a kind of a suspenseful feel. All right, so now let's see what happens if we move this from minor to major. And what if I move it up one more? Well, that's my suspended chord, suspended triad. Now that's the sus4 because it has a suspended is sus, and it has note 1, 2, 3, 4 in it. There's another kind. Remember, that's if I'm going to move this middle note down to the major, minor, and if I put it down here, that's another suspended chord. That's a sus2. They both have a kind of a hanging quality, that's the suspended. And originally, in the old style of harmony, it was a chord that was suspended because it was going to be let down to resolve. Like in the Amen of a hymn. So you might have your tenor voices and your soprano voices holding that, and then in between the altos would be in charge of like, but nowadays we use the suspended chord give that open, kind of like surging ahead, bold, open sound. And that's what I want you to get used to, is the sound. If you can know these chords, not so much by the facts of them, which is that you have minor chord has a minor third from the bottom to the middle, and a major triad has a major third in there, and that the suspended 4 has the 4, and that the sus2 has the 2. But mainly just get to know them by the sound, all right? So that you'll know what's... if you hear a chord, a 3-note chord, you'll know whether it's suspended, major, or minor. You might know if it's diminished or not. And so that's what we get. You know, we get the naming of chords based on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 3, 5. We got the root is the name of it, and then how it's configured gets the rest of it. So for instance, if I want a B major chord, or a B suspended sus4, or a G sus2, G is the root, 1, 3, 5. So if I have chords that go back and forth between A sus and G sus, then I can end of lesson.